Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It is your main man, Cop, and we are back for another great stream. We're going to do some mount farming on this, the first day of Blizzcon. How's everybody doing? Now, we don't have a heck of a lot of time, because that Blizzcon kickoff show is going to start in about 3.5 hours or so, so I'm going to get started as quick as humanly possible. Let's bring the stream up. We'll bring the chat up, and we'll get it going. Hey, Frog, what's up, buddy? Oh, dude, I'm hyped for BlizzCon, let me tell you. I'm hyped. Hey, Thomas, what's up, buddy? Well, you know, we've got a nice mount farming stream for you while you're at work. For as long as we can. Oh, yes, Uldum looks awesome, doesn't it? I wanted to get the stream started as quick as possible so we could get as much stream time in as we could before I have to tap out. Because I cannot miss a moment of the BlizzCon panels. What I'm probably going to do is, as long as there's a Warcraft related panel streaming, I won't be. I'll be watching it, right? But if there's no Warcraft panel on, I'll be streaming. So we can discuss everything that's said. Let's see, what do we got dungeons set to? Good, we'll do heroic first. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do next week. Is we'll Cop Talks will be all about BlizzCon. But until then, we're going to do the impossible, be both hype and chill as we farm some mounts. It's going to be fun. Oh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. It's kind of interesting, though. I mean, these mid expansion or start of the expansion BlizzCons are always interesting because there's not going to be a heck of a lot about the actual the next expansion, right? So yeah, I can see that, man. Well, and this goes to what I was just saying, too, is that it's going to be interesting to see, for me at least, it's going to be interesting to see what they talk about, because we're so early in the expansion. When they do the Warcraft What's Next, it's got to be about this expansion. But at the same time, they don't want to give too much away, so it's going to be an interesting 45-minute panel for the What's Next. I think the bulk of the What's Next is going to be about well, the bulk of the Warcraft panels are going to have to be about vanilla. And there's going to be a lot of details about Warcraft Classic. Still haven't decided what so that's the other thing. We're going to spend as much time playing the Warcraft Classic demo on our in-between Warcraft panels as we can. So whenever it goes live, we'll go live with it. So stay tuned, as they say. Well, you're going to have dates that are coming. You're going to have stuff like what will be changed, what won't be changed. Well, that's just it, Thomas. I'd be really shocked if they announced the next expansion. Yeah. That's it. That's it, Frog. We're gonna have stuff like that. That's gonna be about because the way that it's being advertised, at least from what I've heard, is 1.13, and of course the last actual patch of vanilla was 1.12. So you know there's going to be some changes, right? Reset all instances. We might fight N'Zoth. Like, we still don't know who the end boss of this expansion is going to be. And that is pretty hype. I really think having changes that are not gameplay in the in Warcraft Classic and that can be toggled on and off is a really interesting bit of tech that Blizzard can be looking into, right? Because it can allow them to do stuff like if people don't like the real nighttime that they've got going now, they can turn that off, right? Just for example. Yeah. I agree. She's probably not at the power levels of Argus. Yeah, for sure. They could do that. They could do that for sure, Frog. Again, I tend to think, and I've said this in my last cop talks. I think we've got to deal with the Lich King permanently now.
Your presence in Skywall will not be tolerated.
I think that's going to be our next big thing, is dealing with a Lich King that's been corrupted by N'Zoth, by Ner'zhul and the Void. So I think that's going to be what we do after oh yeah, well, and I mean, they gave the Legion a second expansion, right? They gave Legion, yeah, Burning Crusade Part 2 essentially is what Legion was. So why not give their actual, like, and Burning Crusade was only their second most popular expansion, so why not give the Lich King a Part 2? Exactly. Redeem Arthas, you know, he's been fighting the corruption. You know, you could have it when Arthas sits there and as he's dying he says, "I see only darkness before me." That darkness could be the Void. And maybe the Void tried to pull him into their schemes to corrupt the Lich King, and his spirit was able to resist it because it spent so long resisting the corruption of Ner'zhul and the Legion. And ever since, he's been trying to find a way to take down Bolvar. Exactly. I regret nothing. Yeah, I actually enjoyed the Argent tournament with the lance dueling. I was actually half decent at it. Like I say, everything Arthas did was for his people. I like the lances. I
have many lucky doos you like.
could say I was actually half decent at it. It's funny, it really is interesting because it comes down to what people enjoy, and if you're good at something, you tend to enjoy it a heck of a lot more than if you're not. Like PvP, I could never been able to stand PvP or shooter games or first-person games, mostly because I'm absolutely horrible at them. Yeah, vehicle-based combat was a big thing in Wrath. And really, that's all the jousting was vehicle-based combat. Hey, Hamza, because Vanilla's not available yet. Trust me, I keep looking. Vanilla is not available yet. But stay tuned to the channel. We'll be doing some vanilla later. No, I got the demo. I have it installed. It's just not available yet. Well, we'll just go and fix that, won't we? I was in such a rush to get it started, Frog. Oh, it did have a typo in it. Let's see. M. There we go. Should be all fixed now. I know who the new Lich King is. Hey, Punky. How's it going? Oh, good to hear. Good to hear. Are you hyped for Blizzcon, Bunky? It's good. It's gonna be good. Let's see. Raid difficulty. Heroic 25. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Caverns of Time is awesome. I do quite enjoy it. Oh, nice! That's cool, Punky. That is really cool. We're going to do mount farming, and then about half an hour before BlizzCon starts, I'm going to tap out and go make myself a big old mess of spaghetti or maybe something else. So I can watch BlizzCon, the opening ceremonies, and then maybe we'll have some vanilla, because I want to stream. If BlizzCon's not streaming, I want to be streaming, and if they are streaming, I don't want to be streaming. So we're going to have lots of individual streams today.
Advance to the front. Twilight's hammer is retreating. The temple is ours. Fortify your positions within.
I have many, many wares. Good fortune to our friends.
So if there's no WoW panels on, you can tune in and we can discuss what the previous WoW panel said. Should be interesting because WoW, the vanilla WoW is going to be crowded, all fantastic. Honestly, I haven't paid as much attention to the cosplay as the last few years as I would like to. I've been so busy with the other stuff.
I am out of range.
But yeah, some of those costumes are indeed epic.
A single general remains. You must make haste. Hello. Good luck.
I think you can watch the kickoff, the opening ceremonies prog on YouTube. Like if you go to either Blizzard's YouTube channel or the World of Warcraft channel, you can probably set a reminder and watch the opening ceremonies. But that's about it. Other than that, you probably need to have a ticket to watch. One thing I will say, I do miss, I do miss hearing Metzen say, "Welcome to Blizzcon." Where? Yeah. Oh, right there. Did I not loot the loot from the other things there? Ah, there's apparently no loot from the other things.
The flow of darkness abates. It seems you truly are the heroes of legend. The aspects have already gathered and await your arrival. Go now. Farewell.
I'm looking forward to some of the other panels, though, too. Like, there's one there that talks about... Oh, Punky, total deaths the other night wound up at being 19 before we finally tapped out. Yeah, like I say, I understand that, you know, stuff like that happens, and you gotta step away and all that kind of stuff. I just saying I miss them. Total deaths was 19 from the other night before we tapped out. My jumping and running skills just weren't up to par. Philip, I'm just got the virtual ticket. Unfortunately, I'm stuck up here in Canada. My good buddy Metro and Siler are there. I think I was stuck on pushing those shelves more than I was on the doors, Frog. I could never get the proper angle on them in time.
We can finally turn Deathwing's own power back against him.
I sense danger. It is a trap, carefully laid for us at this crucial moment.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
Mind you, I think that big fat guy killed me more than anybody else.
I am eternity. You must not be.
Sure, okay. If you count those as getting stuck on the door problems, then yeah. I'm going to be playing the classic demo and on stream, Philip, so stay tuned. We'll get there, buddy. Trust me. I wonder what happens if I just click this. Can I just attack the boss? Rather than clearing the trash, can I actually just attack the boss? No? You gonna make me clear the trash, are you? Well, and yeah, like I say, Westfall and the Barrens are going to be crowded, all fantastic. Let me tell you. Hey, Enigma. All is going awesome, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. We're just sitting here doing some chill mount farming and getting hyped, all fantastic, for Blizzcon. Start some of the RP while I port downstairs.
The flow of darkness abates. It seems you truly are the heroes of legend. The aspects have already gathered and await your arrival. Go now. Be careful.
Heroes, this burden falls to you.
No, I got the virtual ticket though, so it's like I'm going.
Protect us from Deathwing's forces, while we imbue the dragon's soul with the power of the aspects. Speak to me when you are ready.
The nice thing is, in between Warcraft panels, we can do a little bit of streaming and maybe look at the vanilla demo that's out and talk about all the changes. I am doing well, thank you. I just realized something. Oh, good. I have Raid and Battleground settings turned off. Good. I don't recall saying that, Frog. Well, Philip, we'll make sure that any Vanilla Classic streams I put up are the VOD is always available. So, and they're likely to be a heck of a lot shorter than our normal streams. So, you can always watch them on VOD as well. It's going to be interesting. Like I say, I fully expect Westfall and the Barrens, because those are the two zones that'll be available, right? You can only really do Westfall and the Barrens, and you start at level 15, I think they said. Yeah, I don't think I said that, Frog. I'm pretty sure I didn't. That being said, you never know what tune I might make. Might make it good. Just to be different.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
Thing of it is, Philip, I played a rogue in vanilla and BC, and I really enjoyed it. So it's highly likely that I would make a rogue. Highly likely. But you never know. We might make something else. We'll probably even do it on stream when I make the toon. Hey, Yorkshire. Well, you never know. I might play a priest too, but you gotta remember.
Disturbance in the barriers approaching. The caves burns my mind.
Yeah, I think that's what actually happened, Punky. We can't show you Org, Frog. Unfortunately, you can't leave the Barrens if you're a Horde, and you can't leave Westfall if you're Alliance. It's unfortunate. Like, you can't actually go to Orgrimmar or Stormwind. You can't go to Teldrassil. You can't explore it all. You're stuck to that one zone. I mean, we could try to do some leap wall hacks and try and get there, but I don't see it happening. I understand why they're doing it too. It's a demo. It's not a beta or anything, right? So. In the demo for BlizzCon Enigma, it's essentially going to be a stress test for them, right? Like I say, you start at level 15. You're either in Westfall or the Barrens, and you can pretty much do either zone. But
We may never get another chance if he escapes in the deep hole.
Pure adrenaline. Fear causes hesitation.
bring us in closer.
All ahead, fool. Everything depends on our speed. We can't let the distiller get away.
Well, like I say, it's a demo. It's not intended to be...
Our engines are damaged. Send ducks up here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not intended to be a beta. You're meant to...
I need to get closer. It is too far. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
It's just to give you a taste. I think, like I've said, I fully expect
4, 3, 2,
vanilla or classic Warcraft to not be out for another year and a half, right? I know. No dead mines, no whaling caverns. Just
1.
Westfall and just Westfall and the Barrens.
I am out of range.
4, 3,
I
2,
need to get closer.
1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
So now we have to... now the big thing is going to be people are going to be complaining, I paid $60 for this beta access. And I only get one zone? That's silly. Because we know how Warcraft fans are.
4, 3, 2,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Yes, let's get to see Mancrick's wife.
I'm out of range.
Like I say, I intend to actually quest through the zones.
Concentrate everything on the armored drake.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not have a target.
Alright guys, if you're new to the stream and you haven't seen me do this run before, I'm about to do what we like to call in the stream the Beware Dance. Essentially, because there is an insta-kill mechanic that is going off constantly in the next fight, I kind of have to dance around, and you're going to hear the term beware about 1 billion times. I'm sorry. As well, I have to really concentrate, so I won't be reading chat while I'm doing it very much, so I'm sorry if I miss a message. That be said, let us face the mighty Bee-Bear and initiate the Beware Dance.
Coming apart. Tear up the
It is
place.
too
Don't
far
worry
away.
about me. Stop the destroyers. And you follow
I
the
am out
reading.
of range.
Beware.
Come on.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, now we can start counting.
Beware.
1.
Beware.
It's going to be number 2.
Beware. Beware.
Now we need 9 of these corrupted bloods to
Beware.
initiate the next phase, guys. So that's why I'm counting. 3.
Beware. Beware.
4.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Number 5.
Beware. Beware.
6.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
1 more. Come on. Come on, Daffy.
Beware. Beware.
Number 9. Come on up here. I can kill you.
Beware. Beware.
Now we spawn one of these hideous
Beware.
amalgamations. We get him to soak up all this stuff. Come on. Come on.
Beware.
What are you hitting? I'm not over there. Come over here,
Beware.
you. Come on over there. There we go.
Beware. Beware.
There we go.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Almost rolled off. Okay. Bee-Bear. Yes, this is the mighty Bee-Bear.
Beware.
Over here.
Beware.
I'm going to kill all the amalgamations before we start counting.
Beware.
There we go. Now we can start counting.
Beware.
1.
Beware.
There should be really... They really should change this so there's an
Beware.
easier way to do this at this point. But 2,
Beware.
3... I understand why they haven't.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
5, 6.
Beware.
7.
Beware.
8.
Beware. Beware.
Come on.
Beware.
There's number 9. Come on up. You're the next contestant on top.
Beware.
Kicks your butt. Okay.
Beware.
Come on, amalgamation. Come on.
Beware.
Soak up all them puddles.
Beware. Beware.
Run away, little girl.
Beware.
Run away.
Go.
Beware. Beware.
Bee bear.
Beware. Beware.
Come on, amalgamation.
I need to get closer.
Beware. Beware.
Fine.
Beware.
I'll let one of the tentacles at the back be the tentacle.
Beware.
Hate that when that happens. When I accidentally kill a tentacle I don't mean to. So that's 2.
Beware.
3.
Beware.
4.
Beware. Beware.
5, 6.
Beware.
7.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
It's going to be 8 and 9.
Beware.
Put you right in the middle here.
Beware.
There we go. Now.
Beware.
Oh yeah, of course the tentacles all the way at the back.
Beware. Beware.
There we go. Come on, amalgamation.
Beware.
Come on up. Up to the front.
Beware. Beware.
Soak up all those puddles.
Beware. Beware.
Run away, little girl. Run
Blow the
Beware.
plate up partially off, and I'll do the rest.
Beware.
There we go. Clean. The Beware Dance, ladies and gentlemen.
You have accomplished the impossible. Succeeded where all Azeroth feared you would. Before you is the cache of the aspects. Take from it what you will.
Now we wait for the RP, because that's what you do in Dragon Soul, is you wait for the RP.
Though you may want to hurry.
Inconceivable! He couldn't possibly be alive.
I will bring you closer to danger. Seek safety there when the fight begins.
Zoop-dee-doo, zoop-dee-doo, dee-doo-dee, zoop, doop-dee-doo, doop-dee-doo, zoop-dee-doo-dee. Let's just go over here and hit his nails a little bit. See, we gave him a back rub, now we're giving him a manicure.
Destroy his attacks when I can.
Okay.
Excellent work. The fire of my heart glows with a brilliant purity unmatched.
The time has come.
Every spark of it I will channel into
By the might of the great Mount dropped Loa, the mighty Ian Hazakostas, I command you, fragment of Deathwing's armor, to drop the mounts. By the power of the mighty bee-bear and the blood of the great frog toad, you will drop it, as I loot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it 10 seconds for the stream to catch up so Frog can give me his mojo. And mount. And no mount. Curses. Foiled again. I blame Frog and his lack of mojo giving.
what brings you here.
Next time, Yorkshire. Next time. But at least I never have to go back to go after Anixie again because I got her a couple of runs ago. Yay! So next up, we have the blue proto-drake we're going after. Wow, there is a ton of ice fog outside right now. Ah, Canada in the wintertime. You gotta love it. So what is everybody most looking forward to for BlizzCon? There's really two answers to that, Yorkshire, and I'll show you in a second, because I have to take a flight path anyway, so as soon as I'm on the flight path, I'll bring it up for you, okay? Because there's kind of two answers to that, and I like to show people. Oh, I love... Don't get me wrong, I was being somewhat facetious. I love Canada. I would never live anywhere else in the world but where I live right now. Oh, come now, Enigma. BFA's not that bad. Yeah. Claw's play is going to be good. Classic WoW is going to be good to see. Even just the demo that we're getting is going to be interesting. Because what most people are not looking at when it comes to the demo. Because people are complaining, oh, it's $60 for a demo, and really you're paying $60 to watch BlizzCon and the demo's free. What people aren't looking at is by putting out the demo, Blizzard is allowing all those people out there that make add-ons to have a shot at the code so they can make add-ons for Classic Warcraft. Yes, there are tons of add-ons out there that work for Classic Warcraft, but they might not work 100% with this version of Classic Warcraft that's being put out by Blizzard. So it gives all the add-on creators something to work with, right? Cosplay is kind of cool. I gotta tell you, I actually do enjoy it myself, like watching it. I don't watch it as much as I want to because there's so much else I like to enjoy. I like to watch, but there's a lot of work that goes into those costumes, and I mean a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work. Oh, awesome, Enigma. One of these days, you should go to Blizzcon one of these days. Enter the cosplay contest. I would enjoy seeing that. I'd be very proud to see one of my viewers up there winning all the cosplay awards. It would be awesome. Yeah, I kind of remember that, Punky. It was, well, and that's just it too. Oh, that's awesome, Jonathan. That is so good to hear, buddy. That's okay, buddy. I do that from time to time myself. I regret nothing. It was. There've been a lot of really, really good ones. The one that really sticks out in my mind, I don't know if it was last year or a couple years ago, but there was a really good Whitemane. I think her name's Sally Whitemane from the Scarlet Crusade. That was just on point. Just really well done. And I mean, yeah, there's lots of great stuff like the Hogger and that take a lot of imagination and stuff like that, but just to do one that's a human and to get all the clothing exactly perfect, the makeup perfect, the hair perfect, that's just as skillful to me. Okay, so how many... The question was asked how many mounts I have, and I will show you two things. First, I'll show you my mount collection tab here. It says 319. And that's a bit deceiving. Because a lot of those mounts are only usable on the Alliance, and a lot are only usable on the Horde. And the way that the mount achievements work is they say usable by one character. So if I'm on an Alliance toon, then the mounts that are only usable by the Horde don't count on that character. And if I'm on a Horde character, the ones that are only Alliance don't count. At least towards the achievements, right? So if I go over to the Achievements tab, and I go to Collections, I go to Mounts, I go to Lord of the Rains, you see I'm 268 out of 300 towards my next mount achievement. And that's not even the one I'm really working on or really focused on, because I don't like the Cloud Serpent mount model. So, oh, you should have, Enigma. That would have been awesome, buddy. I know it can be really, really tough and really, really challenging mentally to put yourself out there. Right? But I think, and I put out a tweet about this today. I don't know if you saw it, Enigma. I don't know if you follow my Twitter or not. It's Kopitar Rules FTW. But I put out a tweet about this today because someone that I know has a lot of social anxiety and yet is able to put herself out there a lot, and I really admire that in her. Did it so to another level again today. The young lady by the name of Panzer, Trade Chat as we all know her, did a 15-minute set of stand-up comedy at the Wowhead pre-BlizzCon party last night, and I thought she did amazing. So there you go, buddy. There you go. And that really kind of inspired me to say, hey, she can do it. We can all do it. And I put a link to that in my in the tweet there. And I thought it was really funny. I don't know. Maybe y'all will disagree, but it's very Warcraft related comedy, so. Sweet. Oh, awesome, buddy. Awesome. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate the support. I love this dungeon, and I say this practically every time I'm here. I love the fact that you can essentially skip every mob up until the third boss. Hey, R-Man, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for dropping by. Glad to have you. I cannot begin to describe my hype. I love BlizzCon. It's one of my favorite times of year. I'm going to be doing so much streaming over the next 2 days. Ah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate the ego boost, brother. Hey, you, harpooner. Where do you think you're going? Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Thank you. Yeah. That was... My family came for a visit Sunday morning, and we wound up hanging out way longer than I intended to, and so... Curses, the staff of wayward principles instead of the darn mount. Well, shoot. What's next on the list? A quick look at my mount farming guide here. Ashes of Alar. Well then, let's do it.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. He's like you.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's one thing.
Good trails.
Family has to come first always. Oh no, guys, it's the streaming police. They heard me say family comes before streaming and they're here to drag me off the air. No! You may be thinking to yourself, that's an awfully weird way to go about getting to Shatrath, but I'm not actually going to Shatrath. I think it's actually quicker to go to... Come on now, where are you? There we go. Hellfire Peninsula and just fly north to Ashes. Well, I know y'all are, because I got the best community on YouTube. I'm convinced of it. And Twitch, for those of my Twitch viewers who might be watching. You as well. I've got the best community on the internet. So... Oh no, I'm in the twisting nether. That can only mean one thing. Soon Contextual will appear and destroy me as the warlock he is. It would be really cool if Contextual just jumped into the stream when I said that. Went, tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world. Hey, Dominic. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for dropping by the stream. Glad to have you. Oh, doing really good. I'm so hyped for Blizzcon here right away. Ooh, it's going to be good. Gonna be good. We're going to get to play the classic demo a little bit. We're gonna, well, I'm not gonna watch them together, but we'll discuss some of the stuff whenever the Warcraft, they're not streaming about Warcraft. We're gonna be sitting here talking about it on stream. I have lots of little streams today and tomorrow. Oh, nice. That's... Yeah, it's nice to have flying in Draenor if you're going to be leveling through Draenor, right? Same with Legion. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh, silly blood elves. Well, brother, then you know you're gonna have lots of fun. You will have lots and lots of fun. I hope that half of your characters are Horde and half are Alliance. So that you can farm mounts on both sides. Oh, nice. Well, you can still get her done then. Well, that's cool. I honestly don't know what the mix I have right now is. I've so many toons, and I've deleted so many toons to make room for allied race toons. Which reminds me, I've played so little Warcraft in the past few days, I've got to get caught up on my toons.
I need to target something first.
Hey there, Kale. What you doing? Getting ready to drop me a mount, maybe? I think you are.
I need a target.
My people are addicted to it. Independence made manifest after the Sunwell was destroyed. Welcome to the future. A pity you're too late to stop it. No one can stop me now. Let us see how your nerves hold up against the dark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Some of my best advisors. None can withstand the might of the blood hammer.
4.
I sure hope so,
3,
Dominic. I really do.
2, 1. I cannot target. 4, 3.
Now,
2,
you lady, you be quiet with
1.
your fireballs that stun me and stuff.
Proven worthy to test your skills against my master
4,
engineer.
3, 2, 1.
As you see, I have many weapons in my arsenal.
Let's see if I can pull them all over here and go like that. Next phase in 1 minute 45 seconds. You know, I could really think they could shorten this timer. You know, say, if your toon is above level 90, the timer's cut in half. Just as one timer, it would be such a quality of life improvement. That's all I'm saying. For those of us poor fellows still farming the ashes of Alar. If only. Big news at a Blizzcon this year. The next phase timer for the Ashes of Alar farm has been cut in half. Woo!
Perhaps I underestimated you. It would be unfair to make you fight all 4 advisors at once, but fair
4,
is never shown
3,
to my people.
2, 1.
Sometimes one must take matters into one's own hands.
Did all 4 of his advisors die by hitting me? Nice.
I have not come this far to be stopped. The future I have planned will not be jeopardized.
I am, it snores, I am. I'm having a great time, let me tell you. I love having a chill mount farm going. It's lots of fun. I don't even care that these keep stunning me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks, Dominic. But now we must cast our mount farming spell. By the power of the mighty Loa of Mount drops, Ian has a costus. By the blood of the frog toad, and by the will of the mighty bee bear, I command you, Kale, to drop your mount for us. Ah! No, Phoenix. Curses. Curses, I say. Well, next we go to Karazhan. I have no idea, Dominic. Yeah, snores, but those legendaries only exist inside of the eye, so when I go to sell what I got out of there, you'll see what I mean. See, all the legendaries gone. Hey, Gillar Kraken Secret. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Glad to have you. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Okay, let's go and...
Many farewells.
Get completely lost now. I should warn y'all if you're new to the stream. Karazhan destroys me every time. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that I vastly overpower it. It destroys me every time. Oh, Frog, there's a whole bunch. I'm an 80s kid. I was born in 74. I grew up in the 80s. I love that whole decade of music. I mean, you could go with black cars look better in the shade. Black cars look better in the shade. Or you could go with something Madonna, like her La Isla Bonita. La Isla Bonita. And when the samba plays, the sun will set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes with vanished lullabies. I think probably one of my favorite artists in the 80s, though, is Corey Hart. You could go with, I wear my sunglasses at night so I can see you in it. Sorry, my throat's getting a little choked up there. Or you could go with his Never Surrender. That's another one. One of his lesser known ones, Boy in the Box. Oh, that's an amazing song. That was my theme song for when I was like 14 years old. It was just... Yeah, Enigma, I know I'm old. I know I'm old. Yeah, Corey Hart is probably my favorite artist of the 1980s. Bryan Adams is another really good one. Well, then. You know. You know you know. You know you know that you know that you know. $1974. Don't worry, buddy. I understood what you meant. 1974. It was a good year. Got my first real six string.
I have
Boy
many
at the
wares.
5 and dime. Played until my fingers bled.
May your feet
Was the
find
summer
good
of '69. It's me and some guys from school. Had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should have known we'd never get far. Anyway. Yes, Punky 1982 was a good year as well. Come on, Frog, you don't know that. I mean, it's not like I was drinking blood during my Halloween stream or anything.
I think it wise to divide our efforts. I'll work to circumvent the tower's magical.
I'm in Mythic, right? Good, good, good. Yeah, Our Man Sticks. I hardly remember any of their songs. Wow, Snores, that's, well, you know. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah, I'm going this way. Never get far. Oh man, now I got Summer '69 stuck in my head. I don't know, Enigma. I was born in February, so I tend to be older than most people that were born in the same year. Oh, wow, your dad's a year younger. Nice. I really like that I've got viewers who are different ages because it tells me that I'm appealing to a lot of different age groups, which is nice.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our...
Oh, look, it's the Monkey King, who is a follower of mine in the Monk Order house.
Shut your jabber, drama man. The Monkey King's got another plan. Tonight, we got a Horkin show. An Oaken tale you think you know. That evil crone, she's not the worst. Another witch was master first. Mean Duker locked up all us hosen. Another path she should...
Oh, nice, Snores. Nice.
So sit and slur. Relax a gibbet. Enjoy the show that we call...
That reminds me of the old days when one of my favorite Warcraft song parody artists, Nim, I think his kid was exposed to WoW at that age.
From there, you're fluttering about like one of those horrible monkey creatures. We all deserve a chance to fly. Hey, do you really think the wizard will degreenify me? Of course, dear. Though that old frog of yours. Oh, look. Some new friends have come to pay us a visit. I don't have any friends. Well,
Oh, yeah.
apart from you, Galindra.
If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers. Then we're off to see the wizard.
Nice. So you're like a 1 year older than Warcraft itself. Nice. Nice. First character I ever tried back in vanilla was, I think it was a human warrior. I didn't like it. I didn't like it didn't feel like the way I felt a warrior should play in a fantasy setting. So. You gonna watch the stream while you're going through Taco Bell? Nice. At least it's not the Beware dance, Punky. Oh, nice. I never hit 60 in vanilla. Come here, you guys. The first expansion I ever capped in was Wrath of the Lich King. You gotta understand, when I played in both Vanilla and Burning Crusade, I didn't realize there was stuff to do at max level. I thought the game was leveling. Oh, there you go. I love the story of Wrath. And like I've always said, lore is why... I play this game for the same reason I read a book. It's for the lore. It's for the story it's telling. And the story has always been huge in any RPG, but Warcraft is probably a really good example of that.
Master hasn't been himself for quite some time.
There's just so much really good lore, and like I said, I've always said, Arthas is one of my favorite lore characters in the game. So Wrath was really big for me. I always wanted to play a Death Knight. Even when it was vanilla, I wanted to be a Death Knight. That's the class I wanted to play. Hey, Squishy! What's up? How's it going, man? Glad to have you in the stream. I really should clear some of this trash here, because I have a feeling if I don't, it'll get pulled in the fight. Son of Spartacus, I am not a good person to ask. Because I play priest horribly. I'm a really bad priest. Depends on how you're going to level it, right? Like, if you're going to level it using dungeons and stuff, you're going to get Qs a heck of a lot faster as a healer than you ever will as a DPS. And disc is probably a really good way to go for that. Now, Shadow Priest right now, people I trust are saying Shadow Priest is, and I haven't played it this expansion, so I can't say, are saying Shadow Priest is one of the worst DPS specs on the planet right at the moment. So, I can't imagine leveling a Shadow would be easy anyway. So, at least for 5-man. So, again, if you're going to do dungeons, you're probably going to want to do as a disc. I enjoy leveling a shaman at Snores. Right now I have 2 shamans that I'm leveling. One is, of course, enhanced because I'm DPS, or melee DPS is my main focus. And one is resto, and I've really been enjoying the resto. Oh, just questing? You could probably get away with Shadow then. You know, you're just... Again, I'm a bad person to ask because I don't understand that Shadow has never made sense in my brain for AoE. If you can master Shadow's AoE, you should be golden. You really should. Let's just put a couple of buffs on me, shall we? I mean, I know I out-level this content fairly significantly, but it is only last expansion. The Black Fang Flaw Farm. Happy to help, Son of Spartacus. I hope I have been a help. I don't know what that is, Dominic. So I gotta say no. Balanced Druid, Arms Warrior, Shadow Priest. Sounds about right, it Snores. It does. Although Balanced Druid, I've heard it can be really good. Well, I know the Black Fang thing, but I don't know about the Flaw. You mean Claw? Okay. Let's do this, guys. We want to do this so I don't have to come in here for this again. By the power of the mighty Loa of Mount Farms, the great Ian Hazakostas, by the blood of the mighty Frog Toad, by the will of the great Bee Bear, you will drop your mount. Give me your mount. No loot. Ah! None. I got 3 gold out of that. You know, I should actually farm Tanan Jungle for that. No, Dino got no dirty looks at all. Well, that's harsh. Now, because I have absolutely no patience in finding my way out of here and then heading to ZG, I'm going to zap out of here because I'm a monk and I rock. And I'm just going to go back to Karazhan and then fly to ZG.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
I mean, if I look, I'm pretty sure I'm revered with Black Fang. If I look at Legion, or WAD rather. Maybe I'm exalted. Maybe I did it. Ah, there you go. I forget what it's called. I really do. Oh yeah, Saber Stalkers, that's what it's called. Yeah, I did it. I did. Yeah, Saber Stalkers. I got exalted with them. I think there's a mount that you can get for like 50,000 or 500,000 claws or something. I haven't done that much with it. $5K? Yeah, I don't know how many claws I actually have, to be perfectly frank. It's one of those ones I'm going to have to go back and do at some point. Just like farming the beads for the ogres in Outlands Nagrand to get the tall bucks. I'm gonna have to do that too. Pretty sure I've got the 1K one, but probably not the 5K one. Yeah, I know what you mean. It snores. Luckily, I've got all the mounts from Firelands, so I don't mind it so much. And in fact, if I'm doing a gold farm, I'll still go back there because it's not horrible, but I do get what you're saying. It's big. There's a lot of mobs in there. Let's set the dungeons back to heroic. Oh, that one I've got. I don't have the Vortex Pinnacle one. ICC takes a long time. I'm glad I've got Invincible. Yeah, boy. Hey, Veltox. Welcome back, buddy. Glad to have you in the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Just doing a bit of chill mount farming, waiting for Blizzcon to start. Getting hyped. Ah. Darn it, troll. Why you throw rocks at me? Yeah, Dominic has had really good luck farming mounts. I get kind of jealous of him sometimes, honestly. Okay, Bloodlord Mandakir, ding off of this.
I be delivering you to Haka myself. Feeds Jindo.
Curses. Foiled again. I wonder just how far these trolls will follow me. Am I going to get all the way to the Panther boss and they'll still be aggroed to me? I wonder. Hey, Thomas McKenna. Good morning to you as well. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for dropping by the stream. Glad to have you. Like I say, Dominic, you've had some really good luck for mount farming. I'm kind of jealous, but at least I still have clutch. I already have clutch of G-Guns, so I'm not too worried about it. About that one either. But oh, looks like they gave up. So that's exactly entering into the pyramid is exactly where the trolls gave up. Interesting. Good to know. Oh, come on, High Priestess. Give me that mount. Give me that mount. Give me that Panther mount. Oh. See, again, I'm slightly jealous, DM. Curses. Where am I headed next? Oh, Galleon. We're heading after Galleon. That's easy to get to. We go to Dalaran. We head to Shrine, and then to Halfhill. It's true, I do. Like I say, I have both Firelands mounts, so.
I have many lucky doos you like. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Ooh. Let's see. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Veil of Eternal Blossoms. That's not bad, Snores. That's not bad. You want to know what's really bad, Snores? On the kill that I got Invincible, I had been farming ICC for a long time already. But when I got Invincible on that farm, and you can actually see it because I was streaming it at the time and I made a clip of it on my channel. It was the first time I ever noticed there was a portal behind the Frozen Throne. Before that, I swear I had this hearth every time. I did not realize there was a portal there. I'd never seen it before. So, that's bad. Oh, Veltox, if you're not having fun playing something, don't play it. You know? If you're not enjoying a video game, don't play it. That's the whole point, is to enjoy it, right?
Tell me of your travels.
Tis a tis. I've heard that many times, Veltox. Yeah. That's going to be good for our buddy Dominic, DM Gaming here, if he's leveling a toon. When exactly is that 14th anniversary? Well, that's too bad. It's too bad it wasn't a week earlier, eh, guys? That would be a heck of a boost to our 1 to 120 attempt. Well, my idea is, Snores, I want one of every class and one of every race on both sides. Yes. 48 toons, that's going to be a big difference for you, buddy. No, I want to get it done. I do. I've told so many people that that's when it's happening. I can't postpone it now. Can't postpone it now. Maybe next year we'll get the 15%. When you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. That's true, Snores, and that's the whole point of because we try to do that every month. I couldn't do it during the summer. It was just the heat was just too toxic to me. I don't know, Beltox. I really don't. Yeah, like I said, it's been too long since I've done a charity stream. I need this for my own mental well-being. So
don't go chasing waterfalls.
For the ones I missed.
Hang on. Punky, you rock. You're the best, Punky. Thank you so much. I've never trashed a Hearthstone. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I've never trashed my Garrison Hearthstone. I just couldn't do it. I love that. I love my Garrison too much. So much fun in my Garrison. Which one am I on right at the moment? Southwind. Gotcha. Frog has a cool blue name because Frog's a mod. I do believe. I could be wrong. You might actually be able to change the color of your name in YouTube chat. It's been a long time since I've been in it. Yeah, there are other ways to get to Draenor that are convenient too. Like, if I look up here in my General tab, I have teleports to Bloodmaw, Iron Docks, and Shadowmoon Burial Grounds. Those are convenient as well. Gotta rebind that button, Snores. Gotta rebind that button. Get a cool flying mount. Because we all know flying's where it's at. Kitty cats. Yeah, I can't pull that kind of level of coolness off. I'm never doing that again. Again, Punky, thanks so much for the kind tip. That's awesome. Punky donated for our tipped for because of all the deaths I had in our Halloween spooktacular. Well, apparently Shadow Priests are getting a buff in 8.1 Beltox, and maybe it'll be big enough to bring them back. Who knows? They're bringing them back. They're already strong? I understood they were actually quite bad, but it's oh, it's about the gameplay is why you cry. Okay. Well, if you're already strong and you're getting a buff, boy, howdy, that should be good for you then. It's a sign of the warrior. Oh yeah, gotta do some dungeons before the week's over. Get myself a piece of all deer loot that way, I think. Oh. Hey, Snores! Welcome on over to Twitch. Hey, as long as you're happy with it, that's the important thing, Veltox. Thank you for the kind follow, Snores. Much appreciate the support. Now you can jump back and forth. It's nice because the chat I have shows both YouTube and Twitch in the same chat box, so you guys can see both. It's true, and because I recently changed my chat so that Twitch emotes come through, so. Twitch emotes used to create links instead of emotes. Oh dear. Farming the mop world bosses always takes a long time. There you go. You got cool emotes coming through. One day I'll have cool emotes on YouTube again. One day. Snores, that's a bit of a long story, and it's a bit of a bitter one. But since we're waiting for a world boss, I might as well tell it. And again, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not complaining. I tried really hard not to talk about it because I don't like to whine. But January 1st, I applied for monetization. And immediately I got super chats, and I got subs. Or at the time as they were called sponsors. Now they're called, I forget what they're even called now, but they were called sponsors. So people could tip and donate to the stream and support the stream. And that was really good, but they didn't give me monetization right away. But I didn't really care, so. And then 7 months later, I got a thing from YouTube saying I was denied monetization because of duplication. Now keep in mind, I've never once had a copyright strike or a copyright complaint. Not once. So they said, nope, we're not giving it to you because of duplication. And when they said no because of monetization, they also took away my super chat button and my ability to have sponsors. Which was just silly because they'd given that to me regardless of it or not. So then, what I did, because I didn't understand what could possibly be duplicated, and I wanted to ensure that you guys still had a way to tip and donate and whatever you like, is I went and created merchandise and a way to give tips to the stream and all that kind of stuff through Streamlabs. And there's links to that in the description on YouTube, and there's actually a button on Twitch. It's a big button of my Tauren Death Knight drinking a milkshake and eating a hamburger. You click on that and it'll take you to where you can buy merch from me or give a tip or what have you. So, talking to a bunch of people I know, we kind of thought we figured out what the duplications were. The big red button. I wish there was a big red button. The big red button is for donating to St. Jude's. For supporting the stream, you want to click on the Chibi Tauren Death Knight there, over on Twitch, or you can just click on the link in the description. So anyway, we're talking to several people I know who are really good at YouTube, and we thought we figured out what the duplicates were. So before I ever started streaming or anything like that, or even being a YouTube channel other than just watching YouTube, I would put up videos that were for a book contest, because there was just one author who would make book contests, and he would put up you could say put up this trailer for my new book, and if you get the most views, you win a prize. Oh yeah, we'll be doing some classic tonight. Don't you worry, Veltox. So I had a bunch of those up. Well, of course, those videos appeared on a bunch of channels because there was a bunch of people in the contest. I never took them down because it never occurred to me that there would be a problem with YouTube. And apparently, from what I understand from my buddy Metro and, of course, his YouTube support group, Tubist, that's something YouTube's just starting to crack down on. So why am I still in combat? There we go. So I went and deleted all of those videos, even the one that had 1.5 million views I deleted. And let's see if we get a mount. Nope, no mount, just gold. So I went and deleted all those videos, and I reapplied for monetization. And YouTube got back to me there the other day and said, nope, we're still denying you for monetization because of duplication. I have no idea what in the heck they're talking about. Now, if it's not those, I don't know what it could possibly be. I don't know what I could possibly be, quote-unquote, duplicating. No, Snores, it was getting several thousand views a month. It really was. Yeah, the classic demo. You got to buy the virtual ticket, Snores, to get the classic demo. So I don't know what YouTube could possibly be talking about with duplication, and they won't respond to my stuff anymore because apparently I'm no longer part of the partner program, even though it says in my profile I am. Virtual ticket, I believe it's 60 US. It's 65 Canadian, so 75 Canadian rather. Something like that. Well, Beltox, you can always watch me play. I know it's harsh, but you can always watch me play the demo. It's only going to be 2 zones, right? They start you at level 15, and you're either confined to Westfall or the Barrens. So it's not that big a deal. Yeah, for the virtual ticket, I think it's like somewhere between 60 to 75 bucks depending on where you live. But the virtual ticket's not... You're not buying the virtual ticket to get the demo. You're buying the virtual ticket to watch BlizzCon. The demo is a bonus. So. $60 US. So yeah, it's probably about 75 Canadian if I remember correctly. Somewhere close to there anyway. Anyway, like I say, YouTube, I sent YouTube an email. I said, please help me. Tell me what I'm duplicating so I can change it. Please help me with some way that I can figure this out, because I want to get back to where I think the normal ticket's like $250. Sorry, guys. Sorry, that was, I got a thing because apparently there was some kind of message or something. Sorry. I think the actual in-person Blizzcon ticket is a heck of a lot more. Heck of a lot more. The real ticket is expensive. It absolutely is. And don't forget the plane ticket. Yeah, there's that part of it too, right? Like, unless you get your ticket comped by Blizz because you're a community contributor and all that kind of stuff, and the hotel costs and... Hey, if you live next door to the con, like, I mean, Jesse's really close to the con, Jesse Cox. It's not as expensive because you're not paying for a hotel or a flight, but it's still expensive.
I do not have a target.
Son of Spartacus, you will be able to see the opening ceremonies, and that's about it. I believe they are streaming the opening ceremonies on YouTube. And so if you go to Blizzard's YouTube channel or their World of Warcraft channel, there's probably a video, a thing there that says set reminder, and like 2 minutes before it starts, it'll ding and tell you, hey, BlizzCon's opening ceremonies is about to start. Yep, stream on YouTube and Twitch. And on the Battle.net app, absolutely. I'm sure there will snores. Like, there'll be people that will be pirating it, but those can get shut down really quick. Like, Blizzard is can be really aggro on stuff like that. It's like the story I heard about, there was a guy who decided he was going to host his own private vanilla server. This was back when the whole Elysium stuff was happening and all that. But there was a guy, and he was in the States, and he decided he was going to host a vanilla server. I think he had it up for a couple hours, and a lawyer from Blizzard knocked on his door with a cease and desist order. Like, it didn't take them long to actually knock on the door. And if you're actually streaming it illegally on something like YouTube or Twitch, yeah, you're going to get banned instantly when they figure it out. And it won't just be like, we're going to ban this new account that you made for it. They'll go a straight up IP ban. And they might even go further and subpoena your internet service provider and ban the account and the name. And like I said, Blizzard can get really aggro about stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, because you're, depending on how many viewers you have, you're denying them the money that they would make for those viewers, right? So let's say you're streaming it illegally and you have 100 viewers. Well, that's $7,500 that you denied Blizzard. So, and you know, they might even sue for the value of the ticket, because people aren't going to their con; they're, you know, watching it illegally. No, not if you're watching it, Snores. If you're watching it, and they figure out who you are, the worst that's going to happen is you'll get a ban on the whatever game you play for Blizzard, right? You never know, Veltox. I mean, stuff like that is always evolving. You know, the illegal people will always be one step ahead, and then the people that they're pirating will always figure out a way to stop it. So it's a constant game of cat and mouse at that point. Kind of like some of the stuff that went on during my Halloween Spooktacular. Where I was playing cat and mouse with enemies in Outlast. Yeah, for me, the whole point of the BlizzCon virtual ticket is the Warcraft panels. I know. I can't believe Ren would do that to me. Well, exactly. I'm a very by-the-book type of person, right? I always try and maintain within the rules. I'm not saying I've never gone outside them, but that's kind of my philosophy in life, is to try and be within the rules at all times. So, yeah, Veltox, there's a lot of construction in town right now, so apologize for that. Nope.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Yeah, no worries, man. Like I say, it's annoying to me because it's really loud to me. And I feel bad, but I like having the window open. Just because temperature-wise, it keeps the temperature in here at a reasonable amount. Yeah. Horns are no one's pet. We are fierce warriors. So we got about another hour and a half before I have to end the stream. I wonder if we can get all of the Pandaria world bosses done, Throne of Thunder done, and maybe we can get through and kill Blackhand. I'm not sure. You would be surprised what they can do on 18+ website, Snores. What was that I heard? the other day when YouTube was down for about 8 hours the other day, and during that time, the what is that name of that site? Pornhub saw a 20% increase in viewership over what it normally has during that time of the day. When YouTube was down, and it just goes to show you can't watch YouTube. Well, you know, the other part of that is, and I saw this the other day, as I said, one of my favorite YouTubers is Jesse Cox. And there was a horror game that he wanted to do as one of his series. And he knew for a certain fact that, because it's got lots of adult language and naked bodies and stuff, he knew he could never get it past the YouTube censors. So he sent out a tweet the other day, and he says, if I was to put these videos up on something like Pornhub, would you all watch them? And pretty much everybody said yeah. So Pornhub isn't just for porn, it's for any type of adult video. You got to remember, YouTube can be really puritanical about its content. I know lots of people who have gotten videos that were demonetized because they weren't quote-unquote advertiser friendly. So YouTube can just look at your video, even if your whole account is monetized, they can look at an individual video and say, we're not going to allow that to be monetized because it's not advertiser friendly. In other words, the content is too mature. Or there's just something in there that people at YouTube don't like. I know, buddy. I know. I was going to make a joke about what, you know it so well that it isn't, no, it's no longer Pornhub to you, it's just Hub. But you see what I'm saying with YouTube, you can't even type the word porn and the Hub on in their chat. Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, in the spirit of trying to keep things PG for YouTube, I ain't gonna talk about that, Beltox. Here he comes, the Shaw of Anger. I mean, if I start getting silly with it, YouTube will never let me be monetized. Exactly. Don't want to get YouTube even more mad.
Many greetings.
I just don't know what YouTube wants from me. I really don't. I just... And they won't even respond to my emails. That's the bad thing. All I asked is, I just want to know what specifically they're calling duplication so I can fix it. Because I want to be monetized so YouTube's business can grow and, you know, people have a convenient way of tipping and supporting the channel. I just don't know. Bottom left, you mean this down here? Bottom right? Oh, that's not a weak aura, that's, it's called in-flight. It's a flight timer. It's a separate add-on. It times the if you're going from one place to another. I know that that flight is 151 long. And again, as I said, it's called in-flight. I like having a little flight timer. I like knowing when I go to take the flight, it'll show me... No limit. I'm not going to be streaming Blizzcon. I'm going to be stopping the stream, watching Blizzcon, and starting the stream again after the Warcraft, when there's no Warcraft panels going on. And then we'll try some of the vanilla demo in between Warcraft panels. No, I like having my account and being able to stream and play WoW, so there will be no streaming of BlizzCon on this channel. Yeah, you do what you gotta do, buddy. Just know anybody who streams it illegally probably ain't gonna have their channel for very long. Yeah, I wouldn't think he would. I don't know very much about Tally, but I'm pretty sure he likes the streaming. It starts in just under 2 hours.
It is too far away.
Yeah, he wouldn't risk his livelihood. Not for one BlizzCon stream. Yeah, it starts at noon my time, 11 a.m. Pacific, or local time. Will do, Enigma. And again, guys, you can watch the opening ceremonies for free, right?
Many wares.
Oh, hang on. That is a cool looking mace. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. It even sells really for almost 4K on the auction house. We'll put that on the auction house. We will. They're actually very picky about that too, Punky. I'm going to ask Metro about that, but when I talk to him, but the way I understand it, they're very picky about you streaming while you're at the con. Yeah, exactly. Sounds good, Veltox. See you soon, buddy. Metro's at BlizzCon, yeah. Him and my other buddy Siler are there. They got invited as essentially reporters, social media influencers, and they're there with press passes essentially, which is so cool because Blizz paid for their tickets, and they get access that people wouldn't have otherwise. And it's amazing. If you don't know who I mean, if you're new to my stream and you're just hearing about Metro for the first time, he's a good friend of mine. He has his own channel. It's called One Azeroth TV on YouTube. Streams all the time. He is a high-end Blood Death Knight. He likes to do 5-mans, Mythic Pluses, that kind of thing. Does guides on different things. Really good guy. You should all go sub to him. Watch his streams as well. That iced tea went faster than usual. Have other people been drinking it? Have you guys been raiding my fridge again? I tell you what, all these people raiding my fridge. It's a good thing I still have my energy drinks. Yummy. Actually, let's hit that here. Move that around like that. There he is. Oh, that would be awesome. So, you see with this add-on, when I mouse over the destination, I can see that the flight's going to take about 4 minutes and 43 seconds to get where I'm going. That is added by that add-on. So, we'll go and we'll do Nalak, and hopefully I won't miss him this time. One of these days I've got to farm those shards so you can summon Alani in the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. That big red cloud serpent that flies around the Veil. So yeah, we'll do Nalak, we'll do Horadon, then we will go and try and do Blackhand. We have time. Nalak's one? Oh, you mean the Alani one? No, I don't have it yet. I've never really bothered to do the farming for that. Because you got to get 10 shards of some kind of crystal in order to summon them or something like that. I really need to do the research for that. But it's a guaranteed drop. I mean, oftentimes they actually have groups in the pre-made group finder for Alani. I think that's the name of that thing. Oh, no worries, buddy. No worries. I'm just looking through these to see if there's anything interesting.
Give in to your anger.
Aw, thanks, Enigma. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Every mount we get is one closer to 300, which is one closer to 350. Because like I say, while I'm not real interested in the Azure Cloud Serpent, because I don't like the Cloud Serpent model, I think the one after it is probably really pretty cool, if I remember correctly. One day, Blazing Drake, you will be mine. Yeah, I really should just start farming Dragon Soul with all of my toons, because that Blazing Drake, if the I could potentially get 3 mounts off of one boss. Because of course there's the 2 mounts I don't have from the final boss. Then if I get the Blazing Drake, which is one of the 2 I don't have, it would finish this off, which would also give me the Emerald Drake. So I would actually get 3 mounts off of one boss, possibly. What could possibly go wrong? I'm not the world's biggest farmer. Oh, Dragon Soul. The last boss of Dragon Soul has a potential to drop 3 mounts for me. Because there's the 2 that actually drop from Heroic that I have neither of. One of those 2 is the Blazing Drake, which is the last Drake I need for the Awake the Drakes achievement, which gives me the Emerald Drake. So there's a possibility of getting 3 mounts off of 1 drop. And if that happened, I would just be insanely fun and funny. There's the Blazing Drake, there's the Lightbinder's Handmaiden, and if I got the Blazing Drake, it would also trigger the Emerald Drake, which would give me 3. Yeah, it would just be too cool. Now, if only I can get damage in on the lack. And not miss him this time. He dies so quickly. When there's a whole bunch of other people here, he dies really, really quickly. I wonder. Now, black. Flash macro. This is how I got caught last time. Trying to do this one. It's how I got caught last time. N-A-L-A-K. Save. Exit. I just sit there like this. Do-do-do-do. As soon as I actually get a target, I'm going to hit my chi wave. I need to get me one of them Fell Steel Annihilators too at one point, one of these days. I mean, I really shouldn't need to do this. There we go. Come on, Black. Come on. You're hiding from me because you don't want to give me your mount. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, Black. Come on. You can spawn. I know you can. Waiting is the hardest part.
It is too far away.
Gotcha. Storm touched cache. Ah, but I got a blood thingamabobber, which is good for bonus rolls, I think. And the waiting is the hardest part. Oh, raid difficulty. Come on. Heroic. 25. You're not bad luck. Hey, Lizard, how's it going, buddy? Lizard, you never did send me that mail on my main here. You never sent me a mail, so I know what I'm doing for that surprise. That thing that we're not telling Frog about. But Frog's in the chat right now, so we can't say out loud. By the way, thanks for coming by the stream. Glad to have you, buddy. Never gonna happen, my friend. You will never see a Fortnite game on this stream. Sorry, Finley.
I have many lucky doos you like.
All kinds of good little things to put on the auction house today.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
I don't play shooters. It's just not my style. Sorry, man. Not my thing. Like I say, it's nothing personal. It's just not my deal.
Fortune to our friends.
Hey, everybody's got stuff they enjoy and stuff they don't.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles.
That is a gorgeous looking sword. Mop had some awesome transmog.
Many farewells.
It did, it did. Well, Lizard, you know there's really only two choices at this point, so you should just tell me which one. And then we can go do it after I'm done beating up on Hordon here. At least we can get it started after I'm done beating up on Hordon. I mean, very soon there's going to be 3 choices, but that's not out yet. So you gots to decide, my friend. I mean, don't let me put any pressure on you. If you're not not in the mood to decide, that's cool too. I can always wait. We can try doing some Blackrock Foundry after I do Hordon, but I don't know if I can get to Blackhand in less than an hour because it's a long raid. Even, you know, with how overpowered I am compared to the bosses, it's still a long raid. Especially that that furnace boss takes a long time. Like I say, though, no pressure, really.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Face not one force, but the combined might of all the Troll Empire. The hand of Zul will span all the continents of Azeroth once again. Any lesser races will know pain. Now witness the true might of the beast.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, there's really only 2 choices, especially if we stick to the one side. Hey there, Hordon. Let's do this thing. Oh, you know, I really missed having my bouncy. And I forgot. Forgot to invoke the mighty bee bear and the blood of the frog toad. And I didn't get him out. That's what I get. That's what I get for forgetting. Well, while Lizard's thinking, I'm going to jump to the Iron Docks is where I'm going to teleport to. Because we're still going to try and get as far in Blackrock Foundry as we can. After we do what I promised Lizard I'd do. WoW Classic is still unavailable. Pretty sure Blackrock Foundry's around here somewhere. Elf? Good enough. We can do that, my friend. I'm just going to land on the roof of this building here, and then we'll log out and we'll do it. Does anybody remember what server Midna was on that she said she wanted it on? I think I remember. I think it was Moonrunner. That's where we're going to put it. You still there, Frog? Because I got a surprise for you, brother. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said Moonrunner, so that's where we'll put it. Necessary. Yeah, Moonrunner. Moonrunner. Absolutely. Hey, Frog. Buddy old pal. Oh, but before I do that, I actually have to delete a toon. Give me a sec. To change realms and buy it and delete a toon first. It's unfortunate. Lightning's Blade. That's the one I want to delete. Frog, you there, buddy? I think he's at work while he was watching, so he might have actually had to serve some customers. So we've got a delay in setting it up anyway. I'm sorry, Punky. I have to delete this toon. Can always remake her if the need comes up. Punky rocks. Well, would you look at that? It's already there. Let's do some customization, shall we? Skin color. Yeah, that's nice and pale. Face. Yeah, like that. Hairstyle. Hairstyle's not bad. That's actually kind of a nice braid. I do always kind of favor the long braid. And hair color. Look at that. That's actually multicolored. I didn't realize they'd done that. They've added so much texture to them. Well, green hair seems appropriate. Markings. Never been a big fan of facial markings myself. Okay, we need a name for our new night elf. Oh, what's a good name? What's a good name? Oh, let's try that. I'm sure it's not available. This isn't the classic one, so it's not a priest yet. Besides Yorkshire, Lizard... I tend to agree, Punky, but Lizard did pay for this, so... Lizard paid for a boost to a... I like it, Punky. Lizard Lick paid for a boost to a druid, so it's a druid he's getting. Let's do it. I like it. Oh. I think Lizard Lick Rules is too long, Punky. Frogatar Rules is one letter too long. Sure. Yeah, but I would assume that Kermit is taken, right? You know that secret we've been keeping from you, Frog? Lizard paid for a boost to a druid. So we're going to boost this druid to 110. Now we need a name. Miss Piggy. Let's try that. Miss Piggy. Name is unavailable. I still like the idea of Frogatar Rules. Let's try that. Oh yeah, let's try that. Let's actually do that then. Let's actually do that. I like that idea a lot, Frog. We're gonna do that. Night Elf. Druunmaton. Start with this. Start with some nice pale skin. Face. It's actually the face we had before. Hairstyle. A nice long braid. Should only take a second. Hair color, we think green for a druid. markings. We want very few markings. Never been a fan of markings. There we go. Drew Nemeton. Okay, we're going to watch the Night Elf stuff, then we're going to go and get the boost, and boost the Drew Nemeton. And we're going to go back and we're going to get in as far into Blackrock Foundry as we can. With the half hour that we're going to have. We'll actually level this toon at some point too. We'll level this toon. I tell you what, guys, we'll level this toon during the WoW anniversary event. This will be our primary project during the 14th anniversary, is to get this toon from 110 to 120. My question for you, Frog: what spec is really, really good right now? What spec is off the chain good? What spec is beast? Yeah, but I don't tank. I'm kind of really looking for something between balance and feral here. I mean, I'm sure Guardian is a beast. a bear beast. Wink, wink. Yeah, Feral's also a beast. Yeah. Feral's, that's what I've heard, is that Feral's very weak. And to be honest, Feral is probably where I would go if it was just me, because I'm a very melee-focused person. So... oh... you guys have no idea how hard it is to get used to having a beard. Still not used to it. Hopefully, in about a week and 2 or 3 days, I'll be able to shave it. Yeah. Hey, Fizzle, what's up, buddy? Thanks for dropping by the stream. Glad to have you. We're doing something a little bit mad at the moment. We took a slight break in our Mount Farm stream because...
after years of imprisonment within the Emerald Nightmare, Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage has finally returned to the mortal world. Reunited with his love, Tyrande Whisperwind, Malfurion endeavors now to heal the corrupted world tree Teldrassil and rejuvenate the spirit of the Night Elf people. Yet as the great cataclysm shakes the boughs of their colossal tree, the Night Elves brace themselves against the coming storm. As war and destruction close in from all sides, it falls to Night Elves like you to stand strong and protect the enduring legacy of your people.
Thing is, Frog, I won't be at lower levels for very long. Okay. I gotta fix a couple of things here before I go and get the... I won't be in lower levels for very long, though, buddy. Hang on. Where are you? Default. I think default is where I thought, if that is what I thought would be. Reload my UI. Yes, we're boosting. Hey, Jay, how's it going? We are boosting, and I'll tell you why we're boosting. Because our good buddy Lizard here was kind enough to send the money so we could do a boost. So, he chose a druid. He wanted to see me level a druid on stream, so we're going to boost this druid, and during the the 14th anniversary event. We're going to level it from 110 to 120 and see what kind of fun we can have with it. Yo, Tyler, what's up? Thanks for coming by the stream. Glad to have you, buddy. How's it going? How's it going, everybody who's just joining the stream? Well, we were doing a mount farming stream, but we got our resident druid expert frog here. We got our awesome buddy Lizard here who sent some money and gave a tip to do a boost of a druid. Let's see. /bartender. And we're going to go to profiles and copy from Grasshopper. Where are you, Grasshopper? Click close. Excellent. There we go. And now I just have to... Is that you, Lizard? Down here. Pull this down. Come on. There we go. Nice, Dominic. You get there, buddy. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go to the shop. Services. Level 110 character boost. I have no idea if I'm going to have to... I might have to mute the stream. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to mute the stream while I type my password in. Sorry about that. Kind of has to be done. Every darn time. Oh, come on, Blizzard. Let's try this again. Okay, there we are. There we are. We're back. Okay. Character boost is ready. I'm gonna do it right now. Sorry, I had to mute the stream there for a second, guys. It's just because it does some weird stuff when I try to pay for anything online. I had to do that. $110. No, I'm not new to the World of Warcraft, only to druids. And we're gonna go balance, because it's recommended by Frog and by Blizzard. Level up. Yes. Processing. 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 Let's do it. Let's enter the world. And apparently I'm in nowhere at the moment. I imagine it'll put me in Dalaran. Either that or in the Dream Grove. I'm gonna need your help specking this druid out too, Frog. Because I imagine I have no idea what talents to take, so.
Let me know when you're ready to get started.
Keyboard and mouse. Nice, DM. I know how to use a keyboard and mouse, thanks. Oh, it put me in the, oh, it put me in the class trial. I'm ready to begin, General. It's gonna teach me how to druid. 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 Teach me how to druid.
As a balanced druid, the sun, moon, and stars are your allies, enabling you to unleash these primal powers upon your enemies. You can shapeshift into moonkin form, which increases both your damage and defense. Use moonkin form and assume the form of a wildkin.
I did that.
What can I do?
Go with honor, friend.
You make me undo it and then redo it? Okay.
You wield the very power of night and day against your foes. Moonfire and Sunfire represent that.
Ren, what's up?
These attacks deal their damage over time, and either makes an excellent start to a battle. Both these attacks deal damage over time. Once cast, you don't need to cast them again until their effect on the target has expired. Use Moonfire and Sunfire on the target dummy. Once your enemy is taking damage from your other attacks, it's time to unleash Solar Wrath. Solar Wrath is a ranged ability that deals damage and generates astral power, a resource used to fuel more powerful attacks. Use Solar Wrath on the target dummy.
Ooh, where did Solar Wrath go? Went onto one of my other bars. Where's my spell book? Solar Wrath.
Potent attacks. Star Surge unleashes a surge of stellar energy at your target. Star Surge costs astral power, so use Solar Wrath to build up your reserves. Use Solar Wrath on the target dummy until you have enough astral power to cast Star Surge.
Well, I tell you what, Veltox, I have shadow priests that are... I have priests that are in shadow. And I'd be more than willing to play them, but just they don't make any sense to me, so...
Lunar Strike deals damage directly to your target, but also deals damage to nearby foes. Use Lunar Strike to dispatch this group of enemies. Learning fast.
Yep.
Now that you have all your primary attack abilities, we will see how they work together. Practice using your attacks on this target dummy.
You go, Dominic. You go.
Now you have the hang of it. You also have the ability taken damage, use regrowth to restore your health. Use regrowth to restore yourself to full health.
I still have mana.
You need an enemy to stay
Oh, that's for the healing spells, though, right? That's the only thing it's for.
Entangling roots will cause plant roots to spring from the ground and hold the target in place for a short time. Use entangling roots to root my soldier to the ground. Excellent work. Target practice is over, hero. It's time to prove your mettle. Combine all the lessons you've learned and use them to defeat my men in combat. Show me that you can harness the power of the universe itself.
Yeah, I have 1107.
Now, demonstrate your skill against two foes at the same time.
I am very excited for BlizzCon, Nanners. So do I, buddy. So do I.
Well done. Next, we'll see. Hold on. Is that two arms?
In about 22 minutes, I gotta stop the stream so I can get ready to watch it. The thing. So. I'm getting owned. Go away. I thought this was supposed to be a spec that owned everything.
Explore your spellbook and the talent tree for additional abilities you can learn. For the Alliance.
Yes, I'm always stream both on YouTube and Twitch, Enigma. Yeah. I use my regrowths. Take the griffin on the back of the ship and join the fleet. Okay. We can do that. Well, you see. You can do that as long as you're not partnered on Twitch.
Champions of the Alliance, the time has come for us to claim what is rightfully ours.
Hey, Frederick. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by the stream. It's really simple, Enigma. You do it. All you really do is you stream to a website called restream.io, and but I don't want to do the battle for Lordaeron. it's really simple to set up. I don't even have it my bars set up. Dennis, thank you very much for the kind sub. Restream.io. Much appreciate the support. Put that down here. Get rid of this guy here. Let's see. Oh, I have travel form, I know, but I honestly have no idea what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. It's been so long since I've done this on the Alliance side. Thanks, Ren.
Sisters of the Alliance, hear me. The Horde's cowardly attack on Teldrassil brought war upon us and made clear what is truly at stake.
I could say this should be interesting. I have absolutely nothing set up, so.
Single city, but to destroy our way of life and snuff out hope for generations to come. To secure our future, the Banshee Queen must answer.
I don't even have any talents picked, Frog.
Together, we will drive her evil from this land and raise our banners above Lordaeron once more. Stand as one for the Alliance.
What's Starfall do? Well, you gotta tell me what talents to pick, Frog. I have no... Oh, apparently I have talents picked. Well, no changing them now. I know. I honestly don't think I even have... Well, there's gear for other class specs. Broken Mile Survival Kit. Dalaran Hearthstone. Just gonna get the Ancient Mana from that. Healing Pot, just in case I need it. Oh. Okay, I've only got 1 minute to do this, Frog, so you got to tell me what talents to pick. Then I'm going to use this Totem of the Tranquil Mind to change them to whatever you tell me. Probably they're all passive, Frog. It's probably why. Our good buddy Lizardlick here tipped some money to boost a druid, so we decided to go with Boomy. Never mind. We'll... You know, I could just sit back here and let these guys do the work for me. Well, we all know Monk is superior to Druids, but... For the Alliance.
All units to the gates. Victory for the Alliance.
Yeah, we're too late now, Frog. We're going with what they gave us. I just need to get this done because I wanna have some time before. Ah, no, no, no. Why am I not in boomkin form? I'm not in boomkin form for some reason. I wonder if roots will work on this guy. Fresh my dots. More dots, more dots, more dots. Self-healthy. Wall. Yeah, and when you smash that tank with a sword. I can't even escape out of these cinematics.
This is no time for sentiment, High Lord. War demands that we take a more direct
Thunder Chicken.
It's killing her own troops. Raising their bodies. Must evacuate the wounded.
The flight is too dangerous, my king. We cannot afford to.
The Alliance leaves no soldier behind.
That stance bar is getting in my nerves, I'm telling you right now. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Enigma. Why not, Frederick? Anduin is a priest that wears plate and a two-handed sword. Why shouldn't Sylvanas be an unholy death knight with a bow? Seriously. She is morally Gary. That's for sure. That's racist. Ah! Get me out of here! Why am I not moving faster? Oof. Oh yeah, regrowth is a hot. Oh yeah, that's an AoE spell I'm using, isn't it? Nice. At least I can cancel this cinematic. We're seriously gonna run out of time if I have to sit through every single cinematic.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Where am I supposed to go? Infiltrate the keep with King Anduin. Oh, okay. That's Jaina. I really have no idea what the heck I'm doing. I mean, I can't attack these hordes here. Can't talk to Jaina. Can't get through here. Oh, everybody else was watching the cinematic. Oh, that's why I couldn't do anything. Everybody else was watching the cinematic, so it was waiting for everybody.
We should not linger here. Sound advice. Sylvanas didn't have much time to prepare for this attack. We cannot afford to underestimate her. Everyone, fall into position. We strike on my command. Again, I need you to cover our backs. It's too risky to funnel everyone through the side of the keep all at once. Will certainly be traps.
Agreed. I'll dodge a rear flank.
Let's move.
Jaina, block the exits. Don't let them call for reinforcements.
I was concerned I was doing something wrong. You guys know how bad at this game I am. I feel sorry for the poor people who are in my group. They're like, what the heck is this druid doing?
Now the puck behind the net centered by Broussard, cleared away by the
Darn
Kings,
it.
picked up by Martinez.
Oh, guys. I gotta check something. I have to check something. I have to check something, which means I have to be AFK. Yeah, the opening ceremonies live stream begins in 4.5 minutes, guys. Which means I've got a piece out of this character. And it wouldn't let me exit the game. Nice. Leave instance group. Yep. So I'm going to go and watch the Blizzcon opening ceremonies. I recommend you all do the same. It's for free on YouTube, at least the opening ceremonies. And as long as there's not a Warcraft panel going, we're going to prop the stream back up and try and do some vanilla. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you all later today for some vanilla. We're going to try and get some vanilla in later, and maybe we'll play a druid there. Maybe we'll play a rogue. Much more likely to play a rogue. Trust me on this one. Good job, Dominic. Good job. Anyway, thanks for coming by, guys. Take care. Enjoy BlizzCon, and hopefully we'll see you guys at a bunch of streams over the next few days. Take care. Peace. Cop out.